boys? Welcome to week 7 of the Fantasy Recap. I'm Kirk.
What's good?
And he's Zach. He doesn't have a name, I guess.
Nope.
And here we go. The Samchaz came in rolling this week. Dropped 125. Was a high scorer this week and went off.
Too bad for Adrian beat his son. He has Carson Wentz on his team, but he also has Tom Brady. You might need a better flex option over there. Might be a good reason to trade Wentz for a good receiver.
Or even trade Brady. Wentz looks like he's the real deal right now. Dropped 4 TDs on Monday night. Damn. He's got Jeffrey. He's got Aguilar's breaking out. If you don't have Aguilar on your team, add Aguilar. And Smallwood is back. He's a good receiving back. Wentz is going off. And he had about 30 rushing yards tonight.
Yeah, but Tom Brady's Tom Brady. He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT, but you can get more value out of Brady.
No. End of story. He's the GOAT. Moving on. Dirty Larry's narcolepsy. Everyone on this team except for his kicker had 10 points.
It's not a good sign when Greg Zuerlein's your leading scorer. Even though he has been going off week in and week out, you can't rely on a kicker. And sorry, man.
Let's just take this into effect. Everyone had less than 10 points except for a fucking kicker. Your ass.
You could play soccer your whole life and then go to NFL for kicking.
God damn it.
Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Our segment of come on, man.
Alright. Saugus, M.A. Candies, Labia squeaked by I Stills Living Alston by 0.6 points. Hopefully there's not a stat correction, but damn, that shit was a...
Even with Adam Vinatieri scoring 0, he did... Colts couldn't move the ball. He had 0 points. Still won by 0.6. Wow.
And also, the Broncos got shut out for the first time in about 25 years. So Marius did nothing. Anderson did nothing. They're going to rebound, though, on Monday night next week. Fire up Demarius. Bold prediction, 21 points. 2 touchdowns, 90 yards. Demarius is breaking out next week with no Emmanuel Sanders.
Todd Heap's minivan loses his 4th straight.
Started 3-0. 3-4 now. Better reconsider starting Jonathan Stewart at Zach Shandell. Talked about it last podcast. Don't start Jay Stu. Didn't listen to me. We talked about it at lunch. Didn't care. Dropped 4.8 points. Not my fault you lost.
Yeah. Hareem Kunt, though, he starts Amari Cooper, who I said you should trade. So I am sorry.
Keep that man. That kid is going to go off.
But with what I said, he still played 2 bye-week players.
Come on, man. If you're in a league, you got to check, dog. Like, you're not going to win. Okay, Amari dropped 40. But then you had the Texans D and your kicker on bye, so it averages out to 13 for each player. Like, come on, man. You could have won, man.
Like, Amari went off. You start 2 bye-week players.
Like, you just got to check your team once a week. Like, it's not a big deal, dog.
You didn't do as bad as Dirty Larry's narcolepsy, but still.
Anyways, on the bright side, Julio Jones, fantasy owner. He's coming. First TD, 100 yards. Gets the Jets next week. He's looking like a wide receiver 1 again.
I'd trade that nigga. I'll trade him. Matt Ryan's ass.
Don't trade that dude.
He's ass. Matt Ryan's not gonna... He's a bust this year.
Yeah, but Julio's still Julio. You see that shit he snatched away from Malcolm
bro, shut the
Butler,
fuck
bro?
up.
I know it was garbage time, but that shit was fucking dirty.
Anyway, speaking of dirty, the Ezekiel Elliott...
Fuck Zeke.
40 points along with Dak Prescott, who had 30.
Still keep hold of Alfred Morris and McFadden. He will get suspended this week.
He will not this week. The judge is still on vacation. Next week, guaranteed suspension. Pick up Alfred Morris. Pick up Darren McFadden. Have them as a handcuff. If I was you, maybe possibly use him as trade bait. It's a hard line to follow because he's Zeke.
And Dak also went off, but if Zeke gets suspended, Dak's value will go down, so I'd be careful with Dak.
Speaking of what we said last week, Aaron Jones, what did I say? will carry the team without Aaron Rodgers.
Brett Huntley threw for a mere 87 yards. Jordy Nelson, nowhere to be seen. Devontae Adams, nowhere to be seen. Randall Cobb, also nowhere to be seen. Roll with Aaron Jones. Don't start anyone else in the Packers until further improvement in the passing game.
Bold prediction. Aaron Jones, top running back next week. Bold prediction. Over 20 points.
Very, very.
Speaking of good running backs, Todd Gurley. He has been one of the most consistent backs this year.
Yep.
Over 20 points in, 5 out of the 7 games.
Yeah, man. Anyways, fucking Steelers, man. They're killing it right now. Le'Veon Bell, stiff arm. Holy shit, that fucking man is dirty, dog.
Yeah.
Dropped 25 for the third or second consecutive week. He's the best running back in the league, no doubt, in my opinion. Then to the fucking Bears. I had $145 on the fucking Panthers to beat the Bears, and Cam Newton really shat the fucking bed. Threw 3 interceptions, fumbled, couldn't get anything done.
The Bears, Mitchell Trubisky only threw the ball 7 times. That's 7. You can count that on 2 hands.
The only 2 touchdowns in the whole game were defensive touchdowns by the Bears.
God damn it. What the fuck were you doing, Cam? Anyway, moving on to waiver wire ads. Kenny Stills, big game, over 20 points. Devontae Parker still injured.
Also, Kenny Stills, catch of the year. If you haven't seen it, that shit was dirty. Watch that shit.
It's like Jermaine Kearse in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, gotta watch it. Also, Latavius Murray. Jerick McKinnon is the passing down back, but Latavius Murray is carving out a role for himself. 118 yards, a touchdown on 17 carries. Him and McKinnon, 50-50 share. Who knows? If one of them gets hurt, the other one's going to have a big future.
Lastly, roll Falcons this week. Devonta Freeman, 20-plus points. Julio, 20-plus points. Matt Ryan, 30-plus points. Also, that is my bold prediction of the week. Fire up the Falcons against the Jets. What about you?
Bold prediction. Austin Safarian-Jenkins. 3 touchdowns next week.
Alright, shut the fuck up. We're stopping
Safarian-Jenkins will have 3.
We're stopping this. It was a great week. Good luck in week 8. Peace.